Hello everybody, this is Baljeet from JK. This is video part 2 about 2005 Nissan Titan V8. It crank but not start. Actually, I post a video and ask for help or suggestion if somebody have a same experience and can guide me what I supposed to check and which one we can show the issue was yesterday, and I got a lot of messages on Facebook and got a call from my friends. They actually told me what I supposed to check, which one I was already thinking some kind of fuel not getting to the engine, or my spark like ignition coils not working. So after my friends they called me, they was telling me same thing like it's the fuel pump or the ignition coil. So I was focusing on those two things. First, let's see what was the issue, and then I will explain what I have done. So as we can see, the engine have a full battery and it crank but it will not start. And if you can see my fuel gauge, it have a like quarter tank of gas, like a little bit less than half. So now first I decide to check a fuse and a relay for my fuel pump if actually they are good. So to that one, I open my front hood and I remove the fuse cover. After I remove actually fuse cover, inside we have some kind of map where you can go see where's the fuel pump fuse, like it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It's 9 from the right side. So first we're gonna check the fuse if the fuse is good. Okay, actually that's the fuse are 15 amp. I made sure again with the cover map if that's the one, and I'm gonna use a needle nose plier to pull it out. You can visually inspect. You can see there is like a wave sign inside with a little metal, it not broke. But I'm also gonna use my multimeter set to ohm and make sure it beep when I connect to the both. It's not supposed to show me OL or overload on the meter. As I tested, the fuse is good. Now next thing I found on like Google, there's a map. I'm going to check ECM relay. To do that one, I have to pull this whole assembly out to reach at the down. There's like, that's the one, number 2 relay for ECM, the first one for rear window fog. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap both. So there's not a such way outside to check if relay work or not, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap with the first one, which one is for rear window fog system. So I'm gonna remove that one and make sure they both are same, and I will install at ECM relay. As I made sure both relays are same, now I'm ready to swap. I just simply pushed in, and I will install the second relay also. And now after install the relay and make sure there's no wire disconnected or not touching the ground or anything, and I will test. So ready to try one more time if got luck. So at this point, I just made sure everything all right at the front side. So now I got to check the pump. First thing I did, I turned the key on and tried to listen or any movement from the gas pump through the gas tank. So, but I was not able to hear anything. So I have to get underneath to reach the fuel pump. So to that one, so I have to remove the cover shield for the gas and two straps the holding the gas tank, so I can lower down and reach to the pump. So after losing those one, I was able to reach. There's a little bit harder to make a video, but that's the plug I'm gonna remove. Actually, there's like a tab from the top. You can push down with thumb and pull it. So after I remove this plug, I tested. I got power over there. There's multiple voltage. There is also 12 volt, 5 volt, and there's multiple voltage. So, and after plugged in, I asked my wife to turn the key on so I can hear if a pump is running. But at this point, I was able to hear the pump, and then I just decided to lower my fuel tank, remove it so I can clean it out. Maybe I got something inside, but I don't want to be prime the gas over here because it's like a fire hazard, or I don't want to be ended up to be some kind of damage. So funny thing start over here. When I tried to loosen up removing the fuel tank, I didn't feel any weight. So I shaked it, so it was not much of fuel inside. Which one is the raw condition, I believe, and nobody asked me to check if there's a way to check the fuel after the gas, because the fuel gauge was showing me almost half of tank of gas, but actually there's not much of gas, so pump can pump. So that's the way I put everything back on, and I added some gas. Here we go. So now I know my fuel gauge is no good at giving me wrong reading. So in the future, somehow I have to replace this gauge or the sensor, whatever, telling the level. So now we're good to go. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me to figure it out.